Your plant is dying and you've already bought 2 bags of fertilizer that didn't work. The problem is not that you haven't spent enough money. The problem is that what your plant actually needs is sitting in your kitchen trash can right now. 5 of them, to be exact. University soil labs have measured these. Amish and Mennonite farmers use them for generations. The lawn and garden industry dropped them for one simple reason: there is no profit in a banana peel. 5 methods. Everything you need. Let's go. Method 1. Onion peel elixir. Which part of the onion holds more potassium? The white bulb that goes into the soup, or the dry, papery skin that gets thrown away? It is the skin. Those outer layers carry concentrated doses of potassium, calcium, magnesium, and iron. They also carry quercetin, a compound that shields leaves from harsh sun, slows fungal spread, and steadies the plant through heat and cold. Water pulls nutrients out of plant tissue the same way a tea bag releases flavor into a hot cup. Onion skins steeped in cool water for 24 to 48 hours release those minerals directly into the liquid, already dissolved, ready for roots to absorb immediately. How to make it? A handful of dry skins in a 1-quart jar of cool tap water. Leave 24 to 48 hours until the water turns deep amber. Pour undiluted at the base of the plant, once a week. The common mistake: burying the skins in the soil. That takes weeks. The infusion delivers the same nutrients in 48 hours. The next method does not feed the plant. It feeds something far more important, and it starts with the water you pour down the drain every night. Quick pause. If you're finding this useful, subscribe. Every week this channel publishes one complete plant care guide built around what actually works. Drop a comment telling me which plant you're trying to rescue. I read every single one. Method 2. Fermented rice water. The cloudy water left over from rinsing uncooked rice is one of the most powerful soil treatments ever studied under a microscope. Fresh, it is mildly useful. Left at room temperature in a covered jar for 3 to 5 days, it becomes something else entirely. A faint sour smell develops. Most people pour it out at that stage. That is the mistake. That smell is a microbial bloom, lactic acid bacteria, and wild yeasts. These are the same organisms used in effective microorganism formulas now applied on farms in more than 150 countries. Applied to garden soil, they multiply the existing microbiome and restore the biology that makes nutrients available to roots. How to make it? Rinse 1 cup of uncooked white rice in 2 cups of water. Pour the cloudy water into a jar. Cover loosely. Leave 3 to 5 days until it smells faintly sour. Dilute 1 part rice water to 10 parts plain water. Apply to soil once a week. The common mistake: using it fresh. Unfermented rice water does very little. If it does not smell sour, it is not ready. Rice water rebuilds soil long term, but a plant collapsing today needs nitrogen now. That is what the next method delivers. Method 3. Vegetable scrap digestate. The forgotten tomato at the bottom of the crisper. The wilted lettuce. The bruised cucumber. For most households, these go in the trash. For a gardener who knows this method, they are the fastest nitrogen source that can be made at home. Justus von Liebig proved in the 1840s that plant growth is not determined by the nutrients a plant has plenty of. It is determined by the one it has the least of. In nearly every American backyard garden, nitrogen is that limiting nutrient, and green kitchen scraps are nitrogen in disguise. When vegetable scraps ferment in water for 10 to 14 days, bacteria pull the nitrogen into the liquid faster than any compost pile. The finished liquid is dark, cloudy, and strong smelling, and that is proof it is ready. How to make it? Half fill a 5-gallon bucket with vegetable scraps. Cover with water. Weight the scraps down with a plate. Leave shaded for 10 to 14 days. Dilute 1 part liquid to 30 parts water. Soil only and never on the leaves, never undiluted. Both will scorch the plant. Scrap digestate solves nitrogen alone. Most struggling plants are missing 5 or 6 nutrients at once. The next method covers all of them in a single pour. Method 4. The full spectrum kitchen brew. 5 ingredients from the breakfast table, each one doing a specific job. Banana peels deliver potassium, which drives flowering, fruiting, and the plant's ability to move water through its cells. Crushed eggshells deliver calcium carbonate, the building block of cell walls and the cure for blossom end rot on tomatoes. Used coffee grounds add slow-release nitrogen. One correction to a myth: used grounds are not acidic. They measure between 6.5 and 6.8 on the pH scale, neutral. They feed earthworms and improve drainage. That is what they actually do. 1 tablespoon of Epsom salt adds magnesium, which sits at the center of every chlorophyll molecule in every green leaf on Earth. This works specifically when yellowing appears between the veins while the veins stay green. Diagnose before treating. And 1 tablespoon of blackstrap molasses feeds the microbes in the brew and accelerates the breakdown of every other ingredient. Without it, this brew takes 3 weeks. With it, 3 days. How to make it. Into 1 gallon of warm water, add 2 torn banana peels, 2 tablespoons of crushed eggshells, 2 tablespoons of used coffee grounds, 1 tablespoon of Epsom salt, and 1 tablespoon of blackstrap molasses. Cover loosely, steep 3 to 5 days. Strain, dilute 1 part brew to 5 parts water, apply at the root zone weekly. The common mistake, skipping the molasses. That 1 tablespoon is the difference between a slow drip fertilizer and a 3-day rescue. The kitchen brew covers almost everything. The last method is older than all 5 ingredients combined. And for a plant at the very edge, it may be the most powerful thing on this list. Method 5. Aged manure tea. Before 1913, synthetic fertilizer did not exist. Every farm on Earth ran on animal manure and compost. Among farmers in the Appalachian Hills and the Pennsylvania countryside, the old method still has a name, the giant tea bag. A shovelful of aged, dried manure steeped in a 5-gallon bucket for 3 to 5 days releases nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, and trace minerals into the water, while keeping the solid matter safely inside the sack. No weed seeds, no burning, just nutrients, already dissolved. How to make it. Fill an old pillowcase, burlap bag, or mesh laundry bag with 1 shovelful of aged, dried manure, chicken, cow, or rabbit. Never fresh. Tie it shut, drop into 5 gallons of water, leave 3 to 5 days. Dilute to the color of weak iced tea, 1 part tea to 10 parts water. 1 cup at the root zone, once a week. Chicken carries the most nitrogen. Cow builds long-term soil structure. Rabbit is the gentlest, safe for seedlings. The common mistake, using fresh manure. Fresh droppings carry too much ammonia. A single bucket applied too heavily can scorch an entire row of seedlings in 48 hours. The manure must be aged for at least 6 months. No shortcuts. One last detail. Apply in the cool hours, early morning or just before sunset. In midday heat, nitrogen evaporates before the roots can absorb it. In the evening, the soil holds on and the plant drinks through the night. 5 methods. Here's the complete picture. Onion peel elixir, steep 48 hours, pour at the root zone. Fermented rice water, 3 to 5 days until sour, dilute 1 to 10, weekly. Vegetable scrap digestate, 10 to 14 days, dilute 1 to 30, soil only. Full spectrum kitchen brew, 3 days with molasses, dilute 1 to 5. Aged manure tea, 3 to 5 days, dilute to weak tea color, 1 cup per plant. The average American kitchen produces more plant nutrients in a single week than a small garden needs in a month. The nutrients are not scarce, they are going to the wrong place. In the comments, tell me which of these 5 you're trying first. I read every single one. If this helped, subscribe. Every week, 1 complete guide, no filler, and if you have a fellow gardener who keeps losing plants, send them this. These methods are free and they work. Next up, every yellow leaf problem explained. 7 causes, 7 fixes. That video is right here. Happy gardening.